This game is played between Kasparov and Gijs Apperloo, whose opening is Slav defense. Kasparov is playing white, Apperloo is playing black. D4, D4 fighting for the center, opening up pieces for development, especially queen and dark colored bishop. D5, a standard response to D4 that battles for the center and opens up light squares, bishop and queen. C4, C4 is immediately pressurizing black with a wing pawn. E6, E6 indicates that it is Slav defense. That pawn protects D5 pawn. Knight F3. Knight F3 is a very good move. Knight F3. Knight F6. Knight F6 is a good move. Develops the knight towards the center, adds support to the D5 pawn and controls the E4 square. E3. E3 is a good move. Bishop G4. Bishop G4 pins the knight to the queen. H3 kicks the bishop. Bishop H6. Still doesn't want to leave the pin. Knight C3. Knight C3 develop a new piece and attacks the center. A6 is a good move. G4. G4 is a risky move, but the bishop should now move. Bishop G6, only place for the bishop. Knight E5. Knight E5 is a very good book move. Bishop D6. Bishop D6, there is no use because next move is with the white. H4, trying to trap the bishop. H6, only escape square for the bishop. Knight into G6. Knight into G6 is a very good move, forcing black to double his pawns, which is considered to be a weakness. F into G6. Bishop D5 is a very good move, attacking the unsupported pawn. Knight E4. Knight E4 blocks the attack. Knight into E4. D into E4. Bishop into E4. Queen F6. Queen F6 supports the pawn and puts the queen into a more effective square. Queen D3. Putting one more attacker to the pawn. G5. The attacked pawn moves to the better square. E5 is a good move, but better one is Bishop G6, so that black loses the right to castle. Bishop C7, moving away from the attack. Queen B3. Queen B3 is a good move, attacking E6, that is right on the target. Bishop A5 check. Instead of black, now white loses the right to castle. Even after Bishop D2, bishop into bishop, king into bishop loses the right to castle. King E2. King E2 is a good move which continues to support the F2 pawn. B5. B5 put the pawn on the safer square. A4. A4 is a good move, applying pressure on black's pawn chain. G into H4. G into H4 is a good move, so that eliminating the doubled pawns. A into B5. This is the strongest option available on the board. Bishop D8. Correct move and a correct place to move the bishop. Correct move because it gets away from the attack of the rook. and now doubling on the diagonal gives multiple strength to black. B into c6. B into c6 is excellent. That pawn was free for the taking. Now Apperloo castles, which gives more attacking options on the f5. f3. f3 is a very good move. Now the queen cannot attack the pawn anymore. Bishop c7. Bishop c7 is a good option. Queen b7. Queen b7 is an excellent move, very precise. Knight into c6. Queen into c6. Bishop g3. This move puts bishop to safety as well as defending the hit. Bishop d2 instead of bishop d2. Rook e6 gives more attacking options as shown. Rook a b8. b4. b4 is a good move, and these pawns can easily win the game for white. Rook f c8. Queen a6. Rook c7. Defending the pawn. f4. f4 is a good move, shielding the king side. Rook f8. Queen d6. Rook e7. b5. g5. g5 is a very good move, attacking the pawn shield to expose white's king. f5. f5 is a major mistake now by Kasparov, and also it is the first mistake that leaves the pawn open to being captured. This is a major mistake that leaves open to being captured. Bishop into d6. C into d6. Rook d7. Rook d7 is the best move and also the correct move for the threatened rook. Bishop b4. Bishop b4 is a good move, supports the unsupported pawn. Rook b8. Rook b8 is definitely a mistake because of the presence of a right squared bishop. Bishop c6. Rook d d8. Rook hf1. Rook b6. Bishop c5. Rook into c6. B into c6. Queen f7. Rook a7. Rook into a7. Queen e8. d7. Queen f7. c7. Now the rook has to move. Rook into d7. c8 equal to queen. c8 is equal to queen, check. King g7. Rook into d7. Now black is losing the queen, therefore he resigns. Already he is playing some pieces down. Let's see the follow-up moves also. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Please subscribe so that you can see many more beautiful games of these world champions. Thanks for watching once again.